Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Star Stylist Homestead. So today I'm going to be making Snickers bars. Actually, I'm just going to be making the small ones because we don't eat a lot of that. So there's no sense in making a full bar. So I'm just going to make it like the bite-sized ones they sell. I'm going to try anyway because I've never made these before. Surprise. So I'm getting the stuff ready right now. Because this is going to be a day project because we have to let the nougat insides cool. But I'm not making the caramel part of it because I already made it in December of last year. So I have the caramel. Like, this is my homemade caramel. And I almost gave it all away because I said, what am I going to eat that on? Ta-da! So here we go. I am going to get all this measured out and I'll tell you as I'm doing it. And you also need a candy thermometer. Very important you have one of these. Alrighty, friends. First, 1 egg white. I separated it already. Brought you over here because of course I moved my thing. This is all clean, ready to go. We want to bring this to stiff peaks. Alrighty, friends. I started to do this, but I have to do this real quick. I have 1/3 cup of corn syrup here. Let me put you down. But I also have 2/3 cup of sugar in my pan. I decided to go with my taller pan for my cookie thermometer. So we're going to put this in. All right. You don't want this on a high heat either. So right now I have it on a medium high, just to get this going. I need, okay, a tablespoon of water and a 1/4 teaspoon, where's my teaspoon? 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So let me grab my water. Okay, it's 1 tablespoon of water. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So now we're just going to get this going. Wow, this should take about 10 minutes or so, but because my pan is so big, look at this. Let me show you. It barely covers the bottom, so I think this is going to come together a lot quicker. I did my egg whites. Those are stiff peaks. When you pull your, if you're using a hand mixer or not, and it sticks there into a peak, a nice peak, that's your stiff peaks. So, okay, friends, we need this at 255 Fahrenheit. So, I've got it going. I am going to put my thermometer in just when it starts to bubble up, because I know it's not there yet. So, okay, friends, this is going. And let me bring you over here and just show you what it's looking like. You don't have to stir it continuously. I have my thermometer in here. This needs to come up to 255 to 260 degrees. If you don't get the sugar hot enough, it won't work for you. It won't harden up enough. So, right now I'm at 220 degrees, and I'm on about 8 minutes on here. And I've just got it at my medium, because I don't want to burn it. So, it's looking good. Anyway, while that's going, I want to show you, I'm going to use these pans. I sprayed the pans and just cut this like this because your candy bars aren't this thick, right? So I am using these, and I'm going to use 2 thin layers. I sprayed the pan really good, did this so that I can pull it out. And these pans are non-stick. I just use, and you want to definitely use this. So get it ready. Okay, friends. That got up to about 270. Hopefully I didn't burn it. It's done. That's how quick it came. It was about 10 minutes. Now we're going to slowly, I'm going to put this down for a minute because we have to slowly add it to the eggs so that we can temper the eggs. So I'm going to get that going. Just a tiny bit. Otherwise, you're going to cook your egg. It's a lot of hot liquid right there. So take your time. Looks like cotton candy on the side of my bowl. So I can get that off the sides. I don't know if you can see that on the sides of my bowl. Look at this. All right, friends, we gotta do this quick. I think I only have enough for one pan, though. Look at the inside of my bowl, how hard that is. And look at, I'm only gonna do one, but you need to do it fast because this stuff gets hard fast, and mine's kind of chunky. I think because it, yeah, at least I got my pan ready. Yeah, look at where the sugar was falling out. That's all right. It's a candy bar, right? Come on, get in there. All right. My hands are clean, so I'm just going to spread this out as much as I can. That other bar was definitely easier than this one, my friends. I'm tempted to try this again for another pan. Maybe I got my stuff too hot. I don't know, but getting this off my finger, that's pretty good. Alrighty. Now to let it cool for probably 4 hours. Tastes good. Tastes like the inside of a... Yeah, I think I'm going to try another one. I won't make you go through that and see if maybe I got the thing too hot. I'll be back. All right, friends. Looky here. Yes, I'm doing it again because I think in the clips that you've seen before, because obviously I'm still doing this video, I think it got way too hot. So when I started mixing it with my egg white, and I might have had the blender on too high because it was shooting off to the side and cooling immediately. So it's still good, but it's chunky on the inside. It tastes amazing, but this, when putting it in the pan, should have been all liquidy. So I'm making a double batch here because it's going to take 4 hours, at least 4 hours for this nougat to cool. And I'm going to put them in the smaller pans, I think. I might just throw it in this. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to go through this one more time. and I'll throw those videos at the end of what happened first. So you get what to do and what not to do. Don't get it too hot, and don't have your beaters on high when you're mixing the two. And I might even grab my other beaters and mix them right in this pan. Well, I can't because I got to add this to the egg. We'll see. Anyway, I got another good 10-15 minutes on this because this is going to be a double recipe, so I'll be back in a minute. All right, my friends. My 2 egg yolks. Oops. Just remixing that a little bit because it was okay. Stiff peaks. Okay. Now my stuff is done. I am going to now drizzle this in quickly. Well, slow speed to temper those eggs. I don't want it doing what it did before, splashing all over the place. Yeah, see, it's already starting to splash. So pour, shut off, mix, just keep doing it like that. Otherwise you'll have a mess like I did. Those eggs should pretty well be tempered by now with all that hot liquid. So I'm going to do a little bit more, and it's already looking so much better. But you want to do it quick out of the pan, otherwise it hardens in the pan. So now I'm just going to let that excess go. Make sure your other pans are prepared. That's good. Now we're going to mix for 30 seconds to a minute. That looks so much better. Definitely soak your pan. Okay, I'm going to bring you over here. Okay, I have these cans. I sprayed them really good. And I'm going to use these this time. So, give me 1 second. Alright friends, here we go. You want to get this in there pretty quick, so I have a feeling I'm going to need another pan. Yep, darn it. I think I'll just use that big one, seeing that it's ready. Yep. Let's move these out of the way and bring this one back over. Oh, that's so much better, my friends. Oops. Got it on the side. And the side again. Yeah, that's good. That worked out perfect. Come on, get in there. My paper crumpled up there. There. I don't know if that's even worth doing that on my finger. Well, yep, it went in. That's a whole nugget bite right there. There you have it, my friends. 3. That's good. Now I know what not to do. I want to show you. Oh, jeez, it stuck to my paper. This candy thermometer I was using earlier. If Janet was here, she would have nabbed me on this. This little thing on the bottom comes off. I didn't even notice it on there. And I was taking the temperature with that. So my nougat stuff got too hot, the sugar and syrup. Which is why when I added it with the egg, it just started doing like a, what's it called? The fluff. I said it earlier. Anyway, yeah, it was way too hot. What not to do. I'll be back when I get ready to do my caramel, which I might edit the video and just delete all that. I have my own homemade caramel. Homemade. And I should have another one in there just in case I need more. But there we have it. I shall return. So, it's a new day. I am in the process of melting my chips. I have 2.5 cups of chips in here. And I also have the candy coating. I cut the a little less than half of the package. I'll show you what I'm using. And I'm going to add this right into here. I cut it up so that it was fairly even with the size of the chips. Otherwise, it would not melt the right way. So, that's probably more than enough chocolate. That was probably not the smartest thing to do on my stove. So, I'm using a double broiler here to get this going. But because I'm doing so much, I'm going to stay with it and really watch it so I don't burn it. I know it's a double broiler, but still. So, when this is all done, I'll bring you back. Alrighty, friends. I'm going to do this quickly. Okay, I have one at a time. I'm just going to take this away from the sides, and hopefully this pops out. Sorry, I dug into it. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to cut them just into bite size. My chocolate is done on the stove. There's a few chunks in there that didn't want to melt, so I'm just letting it sit there. Yeah, that was straight. Let's just go like this. That was a fun size, right, guys? And put the chocolate right there. I use the same fork. Let's see. I'm going to drop it into the chocolate. Guess it would help if you guys could see what I was doing. I have this paper right here on top of a plastic board that will go in the fridge with it. So, drop it in, flip that chocolate over. Wow, chocolate's so hot, it's melting my nougat. Listen, I never said I was a professional, right? As long as they taste like Snickers bar, I don't care. Get this spoon out of here. I added that chocolate bark in there. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have just used the regular chocolate chips. And of course the taste test. Oh my God, really? I keep dropping it in there. So my friends, I will be back. Look friends, this is that first one. I decided to just roll it. I'm gonna dip the whole thing and throw this in the, because it was only half and half, and throw this right in the fridge. And I'll show you, and then I'll cut it in pieces. I'll show you in a minute. All right, friends, I'm back with these Snickers. And let me tell you something. I will never make them again. I will leave this to the professionals because this is my first batch that I started doing on the video, okay? When I dipped them in the chocolate, I had mentioned that my nougat was melting in there. But as I'm looking at the chocolate, I'm like, that chocolate doesn't even seem hot enough, okay? This is what happened. It was, I mean, they're together and everything, but that's just horrible. And these are the later ones, okay? Then, I tried to heat up my chocolate, and it seized on me. So I tried to fix my chocolate with some really hot water, and it did a little bit. Then I said, forget this. I am going to just mix a whole new batch with my newer chocolates. And this is what I got. They look a little better. That one, I think, was from the other batch. But I was like, what the? Not one of those look like Snickers. So, I just wanted to see, you know, if you just take off the weird parts, then you have this. Because I cut them weird and everything. So, those aren't too bad. You know, too bad. Anyway, there you have that. That's a mess. I am going to taste, actually, one of each of them, because the roll, I forgot, I told you, this is the roll of the very first. What a mess, huh? But I do want to taste this one, so I am going to cut a little piece. I mean, it looks yummy inside. Look at that. It's not only the peanuts, it's the really hard sugar. Don't taste like, I think there's too much nougat. I mean, it's good, but it don't taste like a Snickers. All right, so I'll taste this one. This is with the last chocolate. That's pretty good. Let me cut this in half. Yeah, still, there's too much nougat. Nougat. Let me see this one. Actually. Yeah, I think I have too much nougat in them. But, that's why I wanted to layer, put it in that big pan to make a thin layer of nougat. The nougat's good. The whole thing's good. I will never make these again. These will all get eaten, I can guarantee you. But I will never make them again. I'll stick with my payday. But I am going to try the, what's it called? The marathon bar. I'll try it. If I go, and let me tell you something, I had chocolate everywhere in here. Everywhere. I opened my cabinet to put some dishes away I was washing. Chocolate all over the plates. Both sizes. I'm like, I had it all over my refrigerator, my cabinets. Because every time I touch something, I touch more chocolate. I said, I'll stick to cooking. And not baking. Or not this stuff anyway. So there you have it, my friends. That's a mess right there. That whole thing is a mess. Those look pretty. That's what I'm going to take the picture of to put on there. But I'm going to set side by side the good ones and the bad ones and take the picture. You guys, thanks for making it through this video. No, this is going to be called the blooper video or something. Thanks for being here. I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon.